Imagine being expelled from Parliament in a whirlwind of controversy, your career seemingly over, your voice silenced. But instead of retreating, you fight back, turning public outrage into momentum. This is the story of a politician who refused to back down, even when the odds were stacked against them. A year after their expulsion, they didn't just return to politics. They became the leader of the opposition and led a movement that shook the foundations of power. How did they overcome public scrutiny, political rivals, and personal doubt to achieve such a remarkable comeback? In this video, we unravel the dramatic twists and turns of their journey, the challenges they faced, and the strategy that turned a political downfall into an inspiring victory. Stay with us as we explore how resilience and determination reshaped not just one person's career, but an entire nation's political landscape. The story begins in the midst of a heated political scandal. The politician, once a rising star in Parliament, faced accusations that divided public opinion. Their opponents painted them as reckless, while supporters saw a leader standing up for what was right. As the controversy spiraled, the decision to expel them was met with both cheers and outrage, sparking protests across the nation. It seemed like a career-ending blow, a powerful message that dissent would not be tolerated. But behind the scenes, the politician was far from defeated. While their critics celebrated, they regrouped, connecting with grassroots supporters and listening to the frustrations of ordinary people. As months passed, their message began to resonate. They spoke not just of their expulsion, but of a broader fight against injustice and inequality. Still, the path back to power was anything but clear. How could they turn this growing movement into real change? As their message gained traction, the politicians' return to the public eye wasn't welcomed by everyone. Political opponents, fearing the momentum of this unexpected comeback, launched smear campaigns and reignited old controversies. Every interview, every public appearance was dissected, but instead of crumbling, the politician used the attention to amplify their cause. Their story became a symbol of resilience for many who felt unheard by the political establishment. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, tensions were rising within the opposition. Not everyone was ready to embrace this unlikely leader. Some saw their return as a threat to their own ambitions, creating divisions and power struggles. Despite these challenges, the politicians stayed focused, visiting communities often ignored by mainstream politics, and building alliances with grassroots activists. But as the movement grew, so did the stakes. The establishment wasn't ready to let go of its hold so easily, setting the stage for a dramatic showdown. The turning point came during a high-stakes debate that would determine the future of the opposition's leadership. The politician, now a polarizing figure, faced fierce resistance from both their rivals and the ruling party. Every word they spoke was met with scrutiny, and every move seemed like a calculated risk. The media painted the moment as a make-or-break battle, fueling public anticipation. Supporters filled the streets, holding rallies that reflected a growing belief in the possibility of change, while critics doubled down, warning of chaos if this leader rose to power. Behind the scenes, the pressure was immense. Allies whispered doubts, and rumors spread of backroom deals designed to derail their candidacy. Yet with each challenge, the politician appeared more determined, more prepared. The climax was nearing, a vote that could shift the nation's political future. The tension was palpable, but no one could predict what would happen next. Just as the decisive vote approached, an unexpected revelation sent shockwaves through the political arena. Leaked documents surfaced, claiming to link the politician to a shadowy figure from their past. Opponents seized the opportunity, accusing them of hypocrisy and dishonesty. The media frenzy was immediate, casting doubt on their integrity and threatening to unravel everything they had built. Supporters were torn, some questioned their trust, while others dismissed the claims as a desperate smear campaign. The politician faced an impossible choice: address the accusations head-on and risk alienating key allies, or stay silent and let the storm rage unchecked. Meanwhile, whispers began to circulate of a last-minute alliance forming against them, uniting rivals who would stop at nothing to ensure their defeat. Amid the chaos, the politician prepared for the final vote, knowing that this new twist could either destroy their career or become the defining moment of their redemption. As the chamber filled for the final vote, tension hung heavy in the air. The politician, battered by months of controversy and betrayal, stood calm and resolute. When it was their turn to speak, they addressed the accusations directly, revealing the full story behind the leaked documents. It wasn't a scandal, but a deeply personal chapter of their life, one that highlighted their struggles and shaped their vision for the future. The raw honesty caught everyone off guard, silencing even the harshest critics. The vote began, each name called out like a drumbeat leading to an uncertain fate. For a moment, it seemed the alliance against them might succeed, with numbers tilting in their rivals' favor. But in a stunning twist, key figures from the opposition broke ranks, casting their votes in support. The politician's message had struck a chord, bridging divides and uniting unlikely allies. As the final count was announced, the chamber erupted. The politician had won. They had not only reclaimed their career, but redefined the political landscape. But just as the celebration began, an unexpected figure emerged from the crowd, signaling that this victory might only be the start of a deeper, more complex battle ahead. As the applause filled the room, the politicians stood at the podium, their journey etched in every line of their face. It wasn't just a personal victory. It was a triumph for those who had believed in change, for every voice that had felt silenced. They addressed the crowd, not with celebration, but with gratitude and determination, promising that this was just the beginning of the work needed to unite the nation. In the days that followed, their leadership sparked a wave of renewed hope and cautious optimism. Communities that had once felt divided began to find common ground. While challenges still loomed, the politician's story became a symbol of resilience, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, it's possible to rise again. Their journey ended where it began, not with defeat, but with a promise to keep fighting for what truly mattered.